Hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome to Bill Gray Legion Stadium at Champion Car Wash Field, where tonight we wrap up day 2 of the Doc's Father's Day Tournament. Already a full day of action with plenty of exciting games, and now the Docs will try to wrap it up as they look to win their 4th straight game this season. Tonight, the Docs will take on Northwest Diamond Sports, a program out of the Portland metropolitan area. And we get ready for tonight's matchup as we bring you the SoCo Coffee Company pregame show. Getting things started for us today, and you can always get your day started with SoCo Coffee Company, conveniently located just off of I-5, exit 108. Stop in for fresh pastries, daily organic smoothies, or one of the items off of their espresso bar menu. Good evening, everybody. I'm Joey Keyran. Happy to have you with us here as we get ready for Docs baseball here on The Score. Great to be back on the radio with you after last night's video broadcast only. And we did have some technical difficulties we heard about, trying to get things back up and running, but I know late in that game might have lost a few of our audience. And tonight we hope to have a smooth ride as the Docs take on Northwest Diamond Sports. We are getting a little bit of a later start than normal. Games going a little bit longer. We did have a couple of games, it sounds like, go late or go into extra innings. So we are getting just a slightly later start, but the teams are quickly getting ready for tonight's ball game. And the nice thing about Champion Car Wash Field, with this beautifully remodeled surface, it's pretty quick to go from game to game here at the ballpark. So we are ready to go as we count down to first pitch with the pregame show presented by SoCo Coffee Company. Coming up, we'll get a chance to catch up with head coach Jeremiah Robbins. We talked about yesterday's game for the Docs, a 10-0 win in their first game from the tournament. Yesterday we had 2 games in the tourney, and today it was a full slate with games starting as early as 8 o'clock in the morning. But last night the Docs wrapped up day 1 with a 10-0 win against Grants Pass. They'll see what they can do here in tonight's finale against Diamond Sports. We talk about that plus plenty more as the season continues to wear on for the Roseburg Dr. Stewarts. They come in 3-2 on the season here in the month of June. As they start their summer season, Northwest Diamond Sports is 2-1 on the year. We'll have more of a breakdown of tonight's matchup as we continue on. It's your SoCo Coffee Company pregame show back after a 2-minute break here on 541radio.com and on The Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
Hey there, sports fans. Thanks for watching this local sporting event online at 541radio.com. Did you know there's more than one way to watch games online? You can watch games on your laptop or desktop computer, your tablet, or even your smartphone just by going to 541radio.com. But we also use YouTube to stream all of our video broadcasts, which means you could be watching this game on your big screen TV with a number of different streaming devices. You can stream our live YouTube broadcast through your PlayStation or Xbox gaming device, or through streaming devices like Google Chromecast, Apple TV, or Roku. There's plenty of ways to follow this live local sporting event. Plus, you can find past events archived on 1490 The Score's YouTube channel. Find us on YouTube and subscribe today to keep up with the latest in local sports coverage.
Get ready to satisfy your dessert cravings with Mountain Mike's new mini churros. These delicious bite-sized churros are the perfect dessert to pair with your favorite Mountain Mike's pizza, made with only the freshest and finest ingredients, dough made fresh daily with 100% whole milk mozzarella cheese, and toppings to the edge. For limited time only, get 16 mini churros for the whole family for only $4.99. Don't wait. Order yours today for dine-in, carry-out, or delivery.
Back here with more of our pregame show, brought to you by SoCo Coffee Company, conveniently located just off of I-5, exit 108. Stop in for fresh pastries daily, organic smoothies, or one of the items off of their espresso bar menu. As we get ready for day 2 here at the Father's Day Tournament, get a chance to catch up with head coach Jeremiah Robbins. Coach, one under your belt so far, and a busy day going on here today. But let's first start out with yesterday's win for you guys against Grants Pass team that you'll see in Area 4 play. What'd you think about the performance for the Docs?
I thought we did really well. We competed all 6 innings, so it was good. You know, we got a quality start out of Jace, which was really nice, and guys played good defense behind him. We had some good 2-out hitting, and 2-strike hitting. So there's a lot of areas that we really liked. We kind of let the game unfold a little bit. I thought we could attack it a little bit more early. We need to do that, but you know, we're still developing. What are we, 5 games in, and still learning each other and learning how to play the game the right way. So very impressed with their efforts last night. Got to come out with even more energy tonight.
You know, the hitting piece I thought is definitely noticeable. Obviously, the first 2 games of the season, there were still a lot of things, kinks you guys are working out, but this 3-game winning streak you've got going on, the team's hitting well over 300 and looking pretty good out there. Are you seeing things in practice that you're seeing now translating over into the ball field?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think the big thing is the confidence piece, and you know, it's the transition from high school to Legion and understanding the quality of pitching that you're going to see. You got to have a good quality at bats. So we've really enforced that, swinging at the right pitch, taking advantage of a good pitch when you do get it. We're not looking for contact. We're looking for a quality hit baseball. So guys are listening. They're buying into it. They're working really hard in our BP work, our cage work. So it's exciting. They're developing very quickly. So it's very promising.
You know, after that game, I was down there waiting for you guys to wrap up, talk to a couple of the players, and I couldn't help but notice it looked like Jay Stoffel, after a great performance on the mound, seemed to be taking a little bit of command of that post-game huddle that you guys had. And we've talked about it before. You've got some guys that are elder statesmen on this program, but I don't know if I've really seen it up close and in person with what these guys are doing. How much is kind of what that leadership that they're bringing to you guys, how much are you starting to see that really start to take hold and take effect for this team?
It's huge. It's one thing that we lacked in 2019 when we got to play a full year was leadership. And, you know, the voice of the player will always be much bigger than the voice of the coach. So to have guys echoing what we're saying, that's huge. And it's definitely bringing this team together. That will be the thing that we constantly work on is our chemistry. Chemistry wins championships. We'll learn how to hit better, throw better, do all that. That's not the easy part, but it's the given part. But that chemistry piece, guys got to get out of their comfort zone. They got to be able to voice their opinion and speak up. And we've been doing that, and Jace is our leader, and he will continue to do that. And we'll get a few more guys to join in with him as well. So it's been really, really promising to see.
This is the first full day of action here at the Father's Day Tournament for all the teams that are going to be here, and you know, it's started at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's going to wrap up a little bit later than I think initially anticipated. But how's things been going so far here as you guys get the first kind of tournament experience under your belt?
It's been good. It's ran pretty smooth. We had a couple extra inning games that kind of pushed us back, but I know just getting feedback from the coaches as I'm talking with them throughout the tournament, they love it. Guys are competing. A couple games have got out of hand a little bit, but you know, that's how it is early in the season. It's about getting out there and getting reps in and playing the game of baseball, and obviously our facility is just phenomenal for that. And you know, playing on the turf and the turnover time in between games is incredible, so we can get going and kind of make up time if we do get extended a little bit in the game before. So it's been very good.
Tonight's opponent, the Northwest Diamond Sports Club, a traveling team with a lot of guys from a lot of different programs, but that it seems like has gotten a chance to work together a little bit. What can you tell us maybe what you know about that program that comes down here to be a part of this tournament?
Well, I know they're well coached. Their head guy, he was down here last year when we did our last tournament before we got shut down. Quality human being. So his players are going to reflect that. They're going to go out and play hard. Don't know a lot about them. They come from a lot of 5As and 6A schools, so they should be a very quality team. But we're going to attack it the same way we always attack it. We're going to worry about ourselves. But we know we're in for a fight. That's why we got them in the tournament.
All right, look forward to it. Thanks, Coach.
All right, thanks, Joey.
And that is head coach Jeremiah Robbins as we count down towards the first pitch of today's ball game between the Dr. Stewarts and Northwest Diamond Sports. We continue on with your SoCo Coffee Company pregame show, conveniently located just off of I-5 at exit 108. You can start your day like we start our broadcasts with SoCo Coffee Company. Getting ready to go. We'll have a look at your Oak Hills Golf Course starting lineups here in just a moment, but I was actually there during the recorded interview chatting with somebody here at the ballpark about how their husband had actually won one of our contests on the radio, and it reminded me we've got a contest going on right now thanks to Oak Hills Golf Course, Stewart Park Golf Course, and Myrtle Creek Golf Course. Father's Day is coming up this weekend. I mean, we're playing in the Father's Day tournament here, so if you didn't know that Father's Day was coming up, you're not paying attention. And if you have not gotten something for Dad yet, we've got an opportunity for you. You got to head to 541radio.com right now to get signed up for an opportunity to try and win a month of free golf with a triple play membership. It is unlimited golf at Oak Hills, Stewart Park, Myrtle Creek golf courses, just with one membership. You can find out more at umpqua.golf, but you can also sign up to win a month of a triple play membership for your dad for Father's Day. What better gift could you give your dad than the gift of golf? So head to 541radio.com and get signed up to win. We will be drawing 2 winners tomorrow. 2 lucky dads this Father's Day weekend. We'll be drawing 2 winners coming up tomorrow. So make sure you get in now. You'll want to do that so that you've got an opportunity to win a month of free golf for your dad coming up tomorrow. Thanks to the Umpqua Golf Club, and that includes Oak Hills Golf Course, Stewart Park Golf Course, and Myrtle Creek Golf Course. All right, we are just about getting ready to go here. We're going to have your Oak Hills Golf Course starting lineups coming up here in just a little bit as we get there. Docs last night coming off of a win as they defeated Grants Pass. But taking a look at some of your scores so far from today, the first day of the tournament. Tournament broken up into 2 pools, 2 divisions, the Severson and Withers divisions. On the Severson side, you've got Springfield, Klamath Falls, Medford, the Dirtbags, Post 20 Dirtbags, and Mound Time. Today you had Medford defeating the Dirtbags 11-1 in 6 innings to start things off. Then the Dirtbags played their second game. They fell 4-3 against Mound Time. Mound Time then finished in a 4-4 tie with Klamath Falls. After that, it was Laces Baseball, a team out of Everett, Washington. They were taking on Grants Pass. They won 5-2, but in their second game of the tournament, they were squaring off with the Post 6 Barbers, and they lost in 6 innings in that. I think it was 5 innings for that one. The Barbers winning 11-1 against Laces Baseball in that contest. So we've had so far 5 games on the docket, 5 games in the books, and we'll wrap it up with the 6th game of the day between the Docs and Diamond Sports just about to come up. The coaches are going over the ground rules at home plate. Coach Robbins out there talking with Coach Greg Kotz from Diamond Sports. And they go over the ground rules here at Champion Car Wash Field. For those that are unfamiliar, Champion Car Wash Field has the foul lines, 320 down the left and right field foul lines to dead center field, 385 feet. And it is a deep ballpark, although with the remodel, they moved home out away from the backstop just a little bit, which really did make it a little bit truer down the foul lines there. The distances around the park actually now a little bit more better reflected by the markings that you see here at the ballpark. It is remodeled. This is the first full season of Docs baseball on the new turf, and it was the first, somewhat full season of high school and UCC baseball on this field. The facility used by the Umpqua Community College Riverhawks, who are coached by Coach Robbins. They played their season here, had a great year that they finished runner-up in the South Region Tournament. You've also got Roseburg High School and Umpqua Valley Christian High School that play games here at home at Champion Car Wash Field. So they got their first seasons on it after having things canceled last year, which would have been the first year of baseball on this new field. Then the Docs got their first season last year, but it was cut short after only about a dozen games due to the pandemic. They ended up cutting things short, and so not really get an opportunity to play a full summer on it. This will be the first full one. So it's a beautiful facility. All of it's artificial turf, the baselines, the infield dirt, the mound, home plate, the warning tracks, the outfield, everything's artificial turf, and it is a fantastic facility. Thank you to the sponsorship of Champion Car Wash Field. 80 degrees as we get ready for the first pitch. We'll take our 2-minute break and come back with the starting lineups on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
We are Douglas County Farmers Co-op, but we're not just for farmers. We serve all residents of Douglas County because we are Douglas County. Stop by today for everything from a tank of gas to a bite to eat anytime you're hungry. Pick up something for yourself, your home, and those you care for. Celebrating 100 years of service, Douglas County Farmers Co-op. Good people, good products, and good advice.
Buy one, get one free at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube. Buy one signature service oil change at regular price and receive a coupon for a second one free. That's a $43.99 value. The signature service oil change features up to 5 quarts conventional Pennzoil, a new spin-on filter, and a visual inspection of belts, brakes, tires, and wipers, plus fluid top-off and a 90-day top-off guarantee. Buy one signature service oil change with Pennzoil, get one free now at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube, next to Champion Car Wash.
At Current Orthodontics, we stand out because of the smiles and the excitement that we create. A beautiful smile can really make a huge impact in someone's life. Our main goal is we also want you to be able to walk down the street and have your neighbors say, "Hey, where did you get that great smile?" And for you to be able to say, "At Current Orthodontics."
Looking for more local sports coverage? CBS Sports Radio 1490 The Score has you covered. Check out our homepage at 541radio.com for sports stories, scores, and podcasts. And follow us on social media. 1490 The Score is on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And take the station with you wherever you go with the 541 Radio app. Download the app in your smartphone's app store and get access to a live stream of the station, sports stories, podcasts, and easy messaging with the station and others.
Well, it's just about time to play some baseball here from Champion Car Wash Field. We get a little bit of a later start after some of the other games go a bit long. But the Docs are taking the field as the home team for our matchup, so it is time to take a look at our Oak Hills Golf Course starting lineups. Get your golf adventure started with the Triple Play membership at the Umpqua Golf Club. Play Oak Hills, Stewart Park, and Myrtle Creek golf courses for just one membership. Find out more at umpqua.golf. We will start off with the visiting starting lineups for Northwest Diamond Sports. In left field, leading things off is Bowen Stinson. Spencer Barnard, the shortstop, will bat second, followed by Colin Grimmer, the second baseman. Brendan Couture, the third baseman, bats cleanup, followed by the first baseman, Silas. Let me make sure I get it right here. I've got it written down. Silas Jolliker is your hitter. In the sixth spot is the right fielder, Tyler Christensen. Diego Salinas is the catcher, batting seventh, followed by Ryan Morrison, the pitcher for Northwest Diamond Sports. And then Tyler Pfeiffer is the center fielder. He'll round out the starting nine in the bottom of the lineup for head coach Greg Kotz, who leads this Northwest Diamond Sports with a 2-1 record. That is a look at tonight's Oak Hills Golf Course starting lineups for the visiting team. Let's take a look at your defensive alignment for the Docs as they get ready to take the field. Your defensive starter is always brought to you by Cooper's Pest Control. When you're looking to build your best defense, call Cooper's Pest Control to protect your home from those summer bugs. Cooper's Pest Control, your locally owned bug assassins. Call them at 673-0363. On the mound tonight is Blake Withers from Umpqua Valley Christian High School, making his first appearance for the Docs this summer. A right-hander will throw. Big right-hander out there. Good size to that young man. He'll face off against the leadoff hitter, Bowen Stinson. And the first pitch down the right side into right field, and that is a leadoff single for Bowen Stinson, who goes after the first pitch from Blake Withers. And we are underway, and already a man on base for Northwest Diamond Sports. Look around the rest of the diamond here at your defensive starters in just a moment here in the top of the first inning. One on, Spencer Barnard will dig in. He takes the first pitch for ball one from Withers. Stinson wasting no time. Diving to his right was Jay Stoffel, the first baseman, and also trying to dive in the shallow right field grass was Sebastian Watson, the second baseman. He did not have much of a shot at getting to that baseball. But they were both giving it all out there to try and get to that one before it got into the outfield. 1-1 count here for Spencer Barnard. Out of the stretch for Withers. Gets a swing and a miss for strike 2. The battery for the Docs tonight is Blake Withers, and of course behind the plate is Knox Hubbard for the Docs this evening. Knox will set up on the outer half on the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball, throw down to second. A little bit too much there by Hubbard. Into second base safely will go Stinson as he gets a quick read on that ball in the dirt. He'll steal second base. And now he takes a second, still on a knee on the bag out there. Man in scoring position, it's a 2-2 count. Couldn't get Barnard to chase that breaking ball in the dirt. Withers. Whew. That pitch did not look like it missed by much, at least from where we sit here in the press box at Champion Car Wash Field. Full count pitch coming up now to Barnard. Ooh, and it got him. Dead ball with the hit by pitch there for Barnard. Well, let's take a look around the rest of the diamond. Of course, it's Hubbard there back behind the plate. Jay Stoffel at first. Sebastian Watson at second. At third is Cade Johnson. And at shortstop is Dawson Gillespie. In the outfield from left to right, Logan Klopfenstein, Jet Black, and Dominic Tatone. That is your look around the diamond. At the defensive starters, brought to you by Cooper's Pest Control. 2 runners on, nobody out so far here in the top of the first. Withers will fire in. It's a bunt. Goes to the mound. Withers over to Jay Stoffel on the sac bunt from Colin Grimer. 1 down, both runners moving up 90 feet. Barnard to second, Stinson goes to third. And Northwest Diamond Sports trying to get the early advantage on top of the Docs in the top of the first inning. No automatic double play option with first base unoccupied for the cleanup man, Brendan Couture, who will take a breaking ball from Withers high for ball 1. Blake Withers, his first year here with the Docs, graduating this year from Umpqua Valley Christian High School, playing for Coach Dave York. Gets a strike, top into the zone, inner half against Couture, the third baseman. Brendan Couture from Forest Grove High School will be a senior coming up next school year. His 1-1 pitch, off speed, got him to pop it up. Calling for it is Stoffel. Carries into foul territory. The first baseman underneath it to retire the second out here in the top of the first. 2 away. And the Dogs now with a glimmer of hope of trying to get through this first inning without giving up a run. They'll have to get through the left-handed batter, Silas Joliker, the first baseman from Westview High School. Will be a senior next year. Good frame on him as he digs into that left-handed batter's box. First pitch swinging is fouled down the first base side. Players from the suburbs of Portland, West Lynn, Westview, Tualatin, Canby, Sherwood, Silverton, Jesuit, Lebanon, Newburgh. An eclectic mix of players for this Northwest Diamond Sports team as Joliker will ground softly to first base. Jay Stoffel there to collect it, takes it to the bag himself, retires the side. A leadoff single goes for naught as Northwest Diamond Sports will leave 2 men on base, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and it is still a scoreless ball game as we go to the bottom of the first. Docs coming up to hit. We'll get you their Oak Hills Golf Course starting lineup when we return after this 60-second break on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
10:15 a.m. Springfield versus Klamath Falls. At 12:30, we have Klamath Falls versus the Dirtbags. At 2:45, Grants Pass.
Bottom of the first inning as we come back here. Docs baseball on the score. Let's take a look at your Oak Hills Golf Course starting lineup for the Roseburg Dr. Stewarts, led by head coach Jeremiah Robbins. Your lineup card will have Cade Johnson, the third baseman, leading things off, followed by Logan Klopfenstein, the left fielder. Shortstop Dawson Gillespie will bat third, followed by Jet Black, the center fielder. Jay Stoffel at first base bats fifth, followed by Dominic Titone in right field. The DH in the seventh spot is Evan Corbin, hitting for starting pitcher Blake Withers. In the eighth spot is Knox Hubbard, the catcher. And in the nine hole will be Sebastian Watson, the second baseman. For the Docs, led by Coach Robbins in his fifth year with the program. His third year back in his second stint with the team. They got a 3-2 record, looking to improve on it here tonight. On the mound is Ryan Morrison, a big righty, and his first pitch gets away from him. Morrison will bean Cade Johnson. So that is definitely not the way he was hoping to combat how things went in the top of the first for Northwest Diamond Sports. They got some runners on and put some pressure on Blake Withers. But now the Docs with an opportunity to try and put some pressure on here in the bottom of the first. Morrison on the mound with a man on at first base and nobody out here in the bottom of the first inning. Logan Klopfenstein will bat. He squares to bunt. He puts it down. It goes back hard to the mound. They throw to second. They'll get one. They will not get two. So a little bit too hard on the sacrifice bunt attempt for Logan Klopfenstein. One out at second base. Klopfenstein on with a fielder's choice.
The next batter, number 10, Dawson Gillespie.
And they'll just trade spots there and give up that out. Dawson Gillespie will bat with one on and one away. So Morrison has thrown all of two pitches so far. Gillespie, the shortstop. Runner going. Strike, throw down to second. Not going to be there in time. Knocked down by the second baseman. So they almost kind of get the result they were hoping for. A man in scoring position with one away. A stolen base for Logan. Dawson Gillespie from Roseburg High School will be a senior next year. He digs into the box with an 0-1 count after taking the first pitch strike. Morrison checking second. Soft line drive gets into right field. They've got Klopfenstein. He'll put the brakes on late. The throw goes to the plate, gets away, and Klopfenstein will score. Docs take a 1-0 lead. An error on the throw. That'll be a single for Gillespie on a flare, just a soft liner to right field. Then he advances to second on the throw to the plate. Klopfenstein scores on the error. So it's a 1-0 lead for the Docs with a man at second base. And just one out as Jet Black, the cleanup man, will bat.
Black.
First pitch to Morrison is outside for ball one. Take a look around the diamond for you here. Get your defensive starters. The 1-0 pitch to Jet is in for a 1-1 count. 1-0 lead for the Docs with one out here in the bottom of the first. Giving Blake Withers a lead to work with now. Ryan Morrison on the mound for Diamond Sports will fire in a 1-1 breaking ball, swung on and missed. And Jet has himself a 1-2 count. Jet, coming into the game, was leading the team in RBI with 5 so far this season. A 1-2 count. Goes all the way to the backstop. They toss there by Morrison. Will allow Gillespie to move up 90 feet on the wild pitch. And now, man, 90 feet from home and a 2-2 count for Jet Black. A sacrifice fly could bring in another run. Dawson Gillespie standing at third base, picked up the first hit of the game for the Doc Stewarts. Every first hit is presented by MSK True Value. Make sure you don't swing and miss with your next project. Head to MSK True Value and Building Supply, located in Myrtle Creek and Tri-City. The 2-2. Jet will take low and outside to get a full count here. The defense pulled in. hoping to try and cut off the run at the plate with Gillespie there at third. Full count pitch for Morrison. Jet gets underneath one. That could do the trick to bring in Gillespie from third. In left field, Stinson catches. Takes a little time to wind up and fire. He will not get it there in time. Throws all the way to the plate. Not a bad throw. Just not going to be quick enough to get Dawson Gillespie. 2-0 lead for the Docs on the sac fly. They said he left early. Wow, never mind. Okay, so the Docs just get one there in the bottom of the first. An appeal at second. They say he left early. We'll go to the top of the second inning. It's a 1-0 lead. Docs in front on 541radio.com and on the score, 92.
Josh Nelson from Off the Wall on the Score. When I'm not in the Score Sports Closet, I own and operate BTV Moving here in Roseburg. We are a labor-only company offering services such as packing, unpacking, loading, unloading, piano moving, cleaning services, and 24-hour emergency services. We pride ourselves on being an affordable, veteran-owned company. Contact us at 541-315-0122 for all your moving needs. That's BTV Moving, 541-315-0122.
I wasn't looking there when I was looking down to color in the diamond on my scorebook to indicate that Dawson Gillespie had scored, and while I did so, apparently the appeal to third base, and he was out, leaving early to finish things off there in the bottom of the first. But the Docs do get one. They lead 1-0 as we start the top of the second inning. Blake Withers on the mound, an 0-1 pitch to Tyler Christensen is in for strike two. Docs Baseball today brought to you by Good Vibrations Solutions for home theater and automotive audio. You can feel it at Good Vibes. 0-2 pitch here coming up for Blake Withers. Out of his windup. Reaching for it. Christensen flares one out to left field. Long run for Klopfenstein. Will not get there in time. He thought about laying out, but I think recognized that if he did not get to it, there was nobody behind him to help back him up and hold Christensen to more than just anything more than just a single. So he plays the smart defense, takes it off the hop, sends it back in, limits Christensen to just a single to start things here in the second inning. A leadoff man on base, second hit of the game for Northwest Diamond Sports. Diego Salinas, the catcher, will bat. Takes for ball one. So a little bit of interesting developments. Little interesting developments there to finish things off at the end of that first inning. One pitch after a foul ball for Salinas. Strike two taken at the bottom of the zone. Docs leading 1-0. Top of the second. On at first base after the leadoff single, Tyler Christensen. Christensen had the throwing error that resulted in the first run for the Docs. 1-2 pitch, ground ball right side. Watson sliding, throw to first. Got it there just in time to get Salinas. What a play for Sebastian Watson. Sliding to his left and popping up quickly to make a throw, fielding that one in shallow right field. And just ahead of the catcher, Salinas retired. Up to second base does go Christensen. There's one away. A man in scoring position, and the pitcher Ryan Morrison will bat. First pitch from Withers bounces in And the runner will hold. Let's go ahead and pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Docs Baseball on The Score. One count on a called strike against Ryan Morrison as he bats with Tyler Christensen at second. Top of the second inning, a 1-0 lead for the Docs. Withers misses outside and low. A 2-1 count behind the plate. Knox Hubbard dropping to his knees to collect that baseball and not let it get by. A 2-1 pitch coming up. Line drive shot, takes one hop by second into center field. The game tying run, Christensen holds at third. The ball knocked down, and the Docs will hold the runner at third base. A lot of solid contact being made by Northwest Diamond Sports so far. Putting the ball in play. Sebastian Watson with some great defense, limiting a base hit here in the second. But 2 hits have runners at first and third with just 1 out. A courtesy runner will come on for the pitcher at first base. Out there running, I believe that is Carson Bush. First pitch here for the 9-hitter, Tyler Pfeiffer. He squares to bunt. And he fouls it off for strike one. Now this is an interesting situation here. How do the Docs play first and third bunt defense? Will be interesting to see. Does the bunt signal stay on for Pfeiffer as well, as he's got the 0-1 count? Docs looking for a double play ball. Won't get it here. The runner heading for second. Throw down there. Is tipped into center field by Watson. Everybody will move up. No, now caught between second and third. Tag at the plate. Oh, not in time. Gillespie, I don't think, knew that that Bush, the courtesy runner for the pitcher, had gotten caught between second and third. He didn't know to apply the tag fast enough. So some miscommunication there on the what to do with runners on the corners. The ball off the end of the glove for Watson goes into center field, and we got a tie ball game. So an error for the Docs. Runner at second base. And it is a 1-1 count, or excuse me, a 2-1 count for Tyler Pfeiffer. Withers delivers the ball from Pfeiffer, hit into the air to right field. Dominic Titone will come in, makes the catch, going to throw in. That ball cut off by Gillespie. Throw to third, knocked down by Johnson. Not going to be in time. Fly ball out to right field. Pfeiffer out number 2. And now Carson Bush is all the way to third base with 2 down and the game tied 1-1 in the top of the second.
Number 33, Bowen Stinson.
Fresh at bat here for Bowen Stinson. Takes the first pitch from Withers in the dirt. Chasing it down, Knox Hubbard down that first base line. The runner holds at third. Top of the second here from Champion Car Wash Field. Shadows starting to creep out across the field. We'll have our first true night game under the lights here at Champion Car Wash, it feels like. It's a pitch outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Left field completely in shadows. The left side of the diamond pretty much all in shadows. The right side, first and second, still in mixed sun and shadows. As the 2-0 pitch again outside to Stinson. And the count goes 3-0. Right field, there's a big shadow that stretches out across, but there's a lot of sun out there still. And deep center field is still in the sun. Soon enough, we'll be all in shade out there on the field, even though the sun's not completely down. It's a 3-0 pitch in for a strike. And Bowen Stinson with a 3-1 count. He is 1 for 1 in the game with a single in the first. We've had the lights on during the season, but it's still light out after 9 o'clock as a soft line drive snagged out of the air by Sebastian Watson. The second baseman diving to get to that ball, saving a run as he snags it, and that'll finish things off in the second. There was 1 run on 2 hits, 1 Doc's error, 1 man left on base for Diamond Sports. Bottom of the second, 1-1 contest between the Doc's and Northwest Diamond Sports on 541radio.com and on the score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
We are Douglas County Farmers Co-op, but we're not just for farmers. We serve all residents of Douglas County because we are Douglas County. Stop by today for everything from a tank of gas to a bite to eat anytime you're hungry. Pick up something for yourself, your home, and those you care for. Celebrating 100 years of service, Douglas County Farmers Co-op. Good people, good products, and good advice.
I am a nurse,
a firefighter, a college student,
a mother, and I am an American soldier.
I will always be ready
for every storm
and disaster that threatens my community.
I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
1-1 ball game going to the bottom of the second. Doc's Baseball is brought to you by DC Farmers Co-op, where everyone is welcome to shop. Let's get you those defensive starters. Didn't get an opportunity to there in the bottom of the first. Defensive starters always brought to you by Cooper's Pest Control. When you're looking to build your best defense, call Cooper's Pest Control to protect your home from those summer bugs. Cooper's Pest Control, 673-0363. Behind the plate is Diego Salinas. It's Joliker at first, Grimmer at second, Couture at third, and Barnard at short. And the outfield from left to right, Stinson, Pfeiffer, and Christensen. Your defensive lineman with the look around the diamond there. 1-0 count for Jay Stoffel, who will lead things off here in the bottom of the second. Tie ball game 1-1. The 1-0 pitch. Stoffel takes low and outside from Ryan Morrison for a 2-0 count. Stoffel comes in batting .400 on the season, tied for the team high with Logan Klopfenstein. 2-0 pitch, fouled off, strike 1. Docs come in batting .238 as a team, but they started out with the season with back-to-back losses against Medford, where they scored just 2 runs in each of those games. Since then, they've gone on a 3-game winning streak, and in that winning streak, the Docs are batting .329 as a team. So they are turning some things around, the average slowly climbing. A 2-1 pitch hits the outside corner to Stoffel, and he's got a 2-2 count to lead things off here in the bottom of the second. On the mound, working out of his stretch, a breaking ball popped up, headed foul. Christensen, the right fielder, will not get there in time, and will do it again on the 2-2. Long run, the bullpens are in play. You can catch a ball in the bullpen for an out in foul territory. It used to be that they think they used to draw a chalk line and say that was out of play, but I'm pretty sure that is still in play in the bullpens. I thought that Morrison was working out of his stretch on that last pitch, but now he's into the windup. So I might have just caught the tail end of it there, I guess. Yeah, he kind of... Breaking ball just fouled off by Stoffel. Will stay alive. He goes into his windup, and he kind of pauses when he gets into that spot where he's almost like he's working out of his stretch. It's kind of interesting motion there. They pause, set up, and throw. And he'll get a strikeout with it as a swing and a miss out of Jay Stoffel will be the first strikeout for Ryan Morrison. 1 away. Every pitcher's got their own little unique way of delivering the ball to the plate. And that appears to be Ryan Morrison's. He's out of his windup. He's got that pause motion where he sets up when he gets ready to push off with that plant foot. First pitch, a breaking ball to Dominic Titone in for a called strike. Titone, the lefty. Only lefty so far in the lineup. Knox Hubbard, a left-handed batter as well, so they'll have 2 at the bottom half of the lineup. Titone fouls one to the parking lot for strike 2. Ryan Morrison listed at 6'3". He's got a big frame out there. Breaking ball carries too far outside to the lefty. Tone with a 1-2 count. Morrison, an honorable mention all-league selection this year at Tualatin High School in his junior season. He misses high for a 2-2 count. But with that size and some get up and go on his fastball, he's got a big senior year coming up in front of him, it looks like. A 2-2 pitch. Chopped left side, backhanded by Bernard at shortstop. He boots it. That'll be another error, second of the game for Diamond Sports. 1 on, 1 out. In the first inning, it was a throwing error by right fielder Tyler Christensen. Now a fielding error at shortstop by Barnard. Man on. 1-1 ball game here. First pitch swinging for Evan Corbin. Foul back for strike one. Evan Corbin in the DH position tonight. He comes in batting 182 on the year. Got his first 2 hits of the season yesterday against Grants Pass. And he drove in a couple of runs in the process. He pops one up here on the infield to Tone. Right around first base. Will go back to the bags. It's fielded by the first baseman, all of maybe 3 feet from the bag. Joliker there for the catch. 2 away.
The next batter, catcher, Knox Hubbard.
Brings up Knox Hubbard. Again, a left-handed batter. Did not play in yesterday's game against Grants Pass. It was Parker Burke that got the call to be the catcher. Knox Hubbard still looking for his first hit. He's had 5 at-bats so far this year, and he takes low for ball 1. He has walked 3 times and been hit by a pitch twice. So he's gotten on base 5 times in 10 plate appearances. He's on base percentage of .500, but he doesn't have a hit yet. The 1-0 is in for a called strike. Not too surprising there. Knox was one of the guys that walked the most, got hit by pitches quite a bit for the Roseburg High School baseball team. Runner going, and Tatone gets into second on the mound. Ryan Morrison didn't step off fast enough. Tatone just broke for second base and gets in before they can get the throw to second. So a man in scoring position with 2 away. Not sure that's how Coach Jeremiah Robbins drew it up. 1-1 pitch for Morrison to Hubbard. Swing and a miss, big cut. Knox does not usually get cheated on his swings. A ball and 2 strikes. With 2 down here in the bottom of the second and a tie, 1-1 ball game. Morrison looking to second, fires in. Knox goes down swinging. That'll wrap things up here in the bottom of the second. We're still tied as we go to the top of the third. 1-1 ball game, Docs and Northwest Diamond Sports on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
At Kern Orthodontics, we stand out because of the smiles and the excitement that we create. A beautiful smile can really make a huge impact in someone's life. Our main goal is we also want you to be able to walk down the street and have your neighbors say, hey, where did you get that great smile? And for you to be able to say, at Kern Orthodontics.
Buy one, get one free at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube. Buy one signature service oil change at regular price and receive a coupon for a second one free. That's a $43.99 value. The Signature Service Oil Change features up to 5 quarts conventional Pennzoil, a new spin-on filter, and a visual inspection of belts, brakes, tires, and wipers, plus fluid top-off and a 90-day top-off guarantee. Buy one Signature Service Oil Change with Pennzoil, get one free, now at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube, next to Champion Car.
Here at Champion Car Wash Field for the top of the third inning, Northwest Diamond Sports coming up to bat. Hey, folks, if you were unaware, tonight's game is streaming online at 541radio.com and on the Score YouTube channel. You can watch Doc Stewart's baseball throughout this 2021 summer thanks to sponsorship from the Cow Creek Tribe. So head to 541radio.com, click on Watch Doc's Baseball, or go to the 1490 The Score YouTube channel and find us there with Doc's Baseball throughout this summer. And welcome in everybody that is watching tonight's contest. 2-0 count for Blake Withers facing off against Spencer Barnard here. The shortstop was hit by a pitch in the first inning. He's got the 2-0 pitch coming. Fastball in the air, foul territory. Stoffel will give up on it, and that ball is going to carry out of play for strike one. I feel like I am seeing young patrons of tonight's contest running around with ice cream sandwiches, and you know what? That sounds pretty tasty. Is the ball fouled back again by the shortstop, Spencer Barnard. It's a nice night for baseball here. We were in the low 80s when we got things started. There's been a nice breeze, so it doesn't necessarily feel quite as warm as it is. 2-2 pitch. Ooh, almost got him again. Barnard needed to stay in the box there, and he's on base for a second time, but he went dancing out of the way, and instead he'll have a full count pitch coming up from Withers. The 3-2. High for ball four. He'll get on base either way. Leadoff man on base for a third straight inning for Northwest Diamond Sports. It's been singles in the first and the second, and now a walk will put the leadoff man on here in the third. One on, nobody out. Colin Grimer will bat. 79 degrees right now in Roseburg. Coming down from a high of 84 today. Surprisingly enough, though, it's going to drop below 50 for the overnight low. It was a pitch high for a 1-0 count. That was the case yesterday, and I thought, boy, it was a hot one out there today. The temperature's probably going to maybe get into the 50s, but no, it was dropping into the high 40s for your overnight low. A little surprised by that. A 1-0 pitch for Withers is at the top of the zone for ball two. Just missing. Tonight's game brought to you by Mahalo Heating and Air Conditioning, your best choice for the finest indoor comfort control. Call them at 672-6707. Missing high, Withers now falling behind. 3 balls, no strikes. There is some action in the bullpen for the Docs. A lefty out there throwing. I'm going to guess that's Mason Del Colo, and it is. Getting loose. A 3-0 pitch, and it didn't hit him. It'll be ball four. Hubbard will track it down at the backstop. Back-to-back walks issued by Withers. And Grimmer, I believe it's Grimmer, and I keep saying Grimer. Grimmer gets on base. He has still not had an official at-bat today with a sac bunt and a walk. Hubbard went out to talk with Withers, and now here comes Jeremiah Robbins as well, and Hubbard will put on the brakes as he was headed back to the plate. Robbins head out there to have a conversation with 2 men on and nobody out, starting the top of the third inning. Tonight's game also brought to you by our sponsors at Current Orthodontics. A healthy, attractive smile means confidence inside and out. Call Dr. Peterson today at 541-672-5721. Guess probably don't call them like today because they're probably closed here at the 8:30. Yeah, they're probably not open anymore doing orthodontics tonight. So we've had 5 games already underway in the Withers division. And yes, Blake Withers, related to the Withers division, the namesake there, former Docs coach Don Withers. In the Withers division, Docs are 1-0. Portland Barbers are 1-0. Diamond Sports playing their first game. So the Docs trying to stay in the undefeated group in the Withers division as a strike taken on the first pitch to Brendan Couture. The 0-1 delivery for Withers. Breaking ball. Takes outside. Out at second base, Spencer Barnard really aggressive with his secondary lead with that ball in the dirt. Back to second base, though. Barnard at second. Grimmer at first. A 1-1 here. Taken for a strike at the top of the zone by Couture, the third baseman, a 1-2 count. Lights starting to kick on. Laces baseball at 1-1, and Grants Pass at 0-2 in that Withers division. So the Docs might be tied with Laces baseball if they can't come out on top, as a ball fouled away on the 2-strike pitch. If the Docs were to lose in this game, they'd be tied with Laces baseball, and Diamond Sports would be tied with the Post 6 Barbers at 1-0. If the Docs can win, they'd be in front at 2-0, with the Barbers playing twice tomorrow. 1-2 pitch. Got him jammed again. That ball popped up on the infield, caught by Withers. Everybody back to their bags to tag up. That is a second fly ball out on the infield for Brendan Couture, the cleanup hitter. One away. Silas Jolliker, the left-handed batter, grounded out to first base in the first inning. He stands in to bat. First pitch swinging, launches it out to right field. Going back is Titone. He catches. Runners not tagging. And it'll still be first and second now with 2 away. Oh for 2 day now for Silas Jolliker. 2 down, and Tyler Christensen will bat. He is 1 for 2. Had a fly ball to left field that just got inside the chalk line. There's been some opportunistic baseballs hit by Northwest Diamond Sports so far tonight. A big swing and a miss for strike 1. They've put some good contact on, but they've just found a way to get baseballs to right where the defense can't get to it. Been kind of impressive. Breaking ball just too far outside, 1-1 count for Blake Withers against the 6-hitter, Tyler Christensen. Here in the top of the third, it's a 1-1 ball game. Runners at first and second with 2 down, and now a visit to the mound for Sebastian Watson to go have a conversation with Withers. It's been a little while since this Northwest Diamond Sports team has played. The last time they were in action, it was in the Grant Smith Woodbat Tournament at North Eugene High School, hosted by the Eugene Challengers, where they won that tournament. 1-1 count here for Withers. Bounces in. Runners will put the brakes on late. Both runners were ready to go. Northwest Diamond Sports showing a lot of aggressiveness on the bases. Those secondary leads, they are reading everything that's in the dirt and ready to run on it. 2-1 from Withers. Jam shot, fouled back to the net for strike 2 to Christensen. I did not jot down the date on that game that they played in at Grant Smith Woodbat Tournament, but it was early June. So it's probably been a week and a half or so since Northwest Diamond Sports last had a game. A 2-2 pitch here to Christensen. Fouled it down the third base side. And it'll stay 2-2. But in that last game that they played, they won against Eugene 12-2. They jumped on things early. 2 runs in the first, and in the second they led 4-0 after 2 innings. And end up winning 12-2 against the Challengers in their own tournament there. 2-2 pitch, bounces, the runner's going, a throw down to third, not going to be in time. Nice throw by Knox Hubbard, a strike down to third base, but he bobbled the ball around a little bit as he was trying to collect it after it bounced in the dirt. And that just took a split second too long to get it to third. So a wild pitch moves the runners up to second and third base now. 2 away, Tyler Christensen with a full count pitch coming. And he'll take ball 4 outside. Didn't miss by much there for Withers. But he tried nibbling at the strike zone, and he could not get the call. Del Colo looks like he's ready to go if called upon. Not a spot that I'm sure many relievers would be anxious to get into the game on. Bases loaded. Game tied. Still early, though. 7-inning contest for us here, although there is a 2-hour time limit for this one. We did start a bit late. I'm not sure the exact start time, but I will try and find out. I'm going to guess it was probably around 7:45. First pitch is a strike, saying that The home plate umpire says that the batter, Diego Salinas, went around on his check swing. An 0-1 count here. Salinas was retired in the second inning on some fantastic defense by Sebastian Watson at second base. The 0-1 swung on and missed, that breaking ball disappearing on Salinas. One strike away now for Withers, trying to get through this third inning without giving up the lead. The 0-2 pitch for Withers. Skips in, a little low. Couldn't get the hitter to chase after that one. A ball and 2 strikes with 2 away. And fouled off by Salinas. He'll stay alive. Diego Salinas. The catcher from Newburgh High School, a senior this year for the Newburgh Tigers. He's headed to Linfield College. The 1-2 pitch, able to hold off. Boy, he was really leaning hard on that one, but Salinas able to put the brakes on. His bat doesn't get into his swing. 2-2 count here with 2 away, bases loaded, ground ball towards short, charging in, Gillespie throws over to Stoffel, and that will retire Northwest Diamond Sports here in the top of the third. Pressure put on, but the Docs defense comes up for it. No runs on no hits. There were no Docs errors, 3 men left on base. We go to the bottom of the third. Still a 1-1 ball game here on 541radio.com and on the score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
At Kern Orthodontics, we stand out because of the smiles and the excitement that we create. A beautiful smile can really make a huge impact in someone's life. Our main goal is we also want you to be able to walk down the street and have your neighbors say, hey, where did you get that great smile? And for you to be able to say, at Kern Orthodontics.
At Brook Communications, our job is to get results for your business, period. We can take your story and tell it to the people you want to reach in a way that compels first-time clients to become repeat customers. We get them through your door so you can do what you were meant to do. Proclaim your sales message to the largest audience of any media company in Douglas County. Brook Communications dominates through the power of 5 radio stations and 541radio.com. Results amplified. Locally owned. Brook Communications.
Bottom of the third inning, a 1-1 contest here. Docs Baseball is presented by Chuck Swarman Family Auto Repair. Are you ready to go where life takes you? And by the Smile Station, your destination for aesthetically crafted smiles. Going to the third inning, Docs will have the 9-1-2 hitters coming up. Sebastian Watson making his first trip to the plate. Watson from Roseburg High School will be a senior this next year. First pitch hits the inside corner for a called strike. Sebastian Watson is still seeking the first hit of his summer. He's drawn 4 walks and struck out 3 times. He's finding himself down 0-2 here quickly against Ryan Morrison, the big right-hander from Tualatin. The 0-2 pitch. Watson out in front of a breaking ball, pops it up on the infield to the second baseman, and Grimmer is there for the catch to make the first put out here in the bottom of the third. Cade Johnson, the top of the lineup, coming up to hit. Johnson hit by a pitch in the first inning. Try and get something started for the Docs. They haven't had a hit since the first. Only 1 hit on the game so far. Breaking ball low and inside to start things off for for the Docks third baseman. Austin Takahashi getting a night off tonight. Johnson getting a chance to play at third. The 1-0 pitch is swung on and missed. Takahashi has really been out to a great start this year. I've liked what I've seen out of him. Pitch bounces in for Johnson. 2 balls and a strike. Although Cade Johnson has been out to a great start too. He's been playing at some second base as well. But Johnson getting a chance to play at third here today. Johnson batting .375 this season. The 2-1 swung on and missed. A breaking ball disappearing. Docks at 3-2 on the season out of Area 4 teams this year. They've kind of played some of the fewest games. Only 5 total so far played. And down to first will go Johnson. He gets hit by a pitch again. A little surprised at Northwest Diamond Sport, not with any more, not with any sort of appeal on that one. Johnson did he rolled a little bit, but it almost looked like he might have stuck that elbow out there just a little bit. He does get the call, though, down to first base. He sold it like a flop in basketball. He sold it. Runner going, pitch high, throw down to second base, not in time. As Johnson goes sliding in to the second baseman, Grimmer. And then hugging the bag to make sure he didn't slide past. A 1-0 count for Logan Klopfenstein, now with a man at second base and 1 away. Klopfenstein reached on a fielder's choice and attempted sac bunt back in the first inning. The 1-0 pitch outside. Klopfenstein, mentioned before, he was tied for the team lead in batting average to start out the day at 400. 4 RBI for him. Does not have an extra base hit so far this year, though. The 2-0 pitch. Got around on that one, launched it high in the air. That ball out of play by quite a bit. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 count out at second base is Cade Johnson. Missing high and away. And Klopfenstein well ahead in the at-bat now. 3 balls and 1 strike. Heart of the lineup coming up here for the Docks. Dawson Gillespie waiting on deck. He had the first hit of the game for the Docks. The 3-1 misses outside. Ball 4. So a walk issued to Logan Klopfenstein, and that is the first walk of the game for Ryan Morrison. He's hit 2 batters, but that is his first base on balls.
Next batter, number 10.
So a hit by pitch and a walk have put runners at first and second for the Docks with 1 out. And Dawson Gillespie will try to see if the Docks can get some momentum back here in this contest in a 1-1 game. Bottom of the third. First pitch to Gillespie is outside. Have not seen any action in the bullpen for Northwest Diamond Sports. We saw Mason Del Colo warming up for the Docks in that last half inning. A 1-0 pitch outside. 2 balls, no strikes. So, talking about the number of games played by the Docks. Area 4 teams, Southern Oregon, American Legion Baseball. Medford has played 16 games. They're 14-2. They won earlier today. Eugene has played 14 games. They're 10-4. As a 2-0 pitch here, Gillespie will take for a strike. Docks have played 5 games. They're 3-2. Then the Springfield Timbers and Grants Pass Nuggets, they are both, at least they started the day 4-4. I guess they may have played some games today, which the Timbers did not play today, so they are still 4-4 as they strike again on the outside corner to Gillespie. Timbers had the day off today after playing yesterday. They'll play twice tomorrow. So they're 4-4. They've played 8 games. The Nuggets have now played 9 games. They're 4-5. And Klamath Falls is 1-1-1. They tied earlier today. Time called by Gillespie before the pitch. Your scores today, you had Medford win 11-1 against the Post 20 Dirtbags. Dirtbags then turned around. They lost 4-3 against Mountain Time. Mountain Time tied with Klamath Falls 4-4. Laces Baseball won 5-2 against Grants Pass. Laces then just lost to Post 6 Barbers 11-1 before our game here tonight. 2-2 to Gillespie is high, and a steal for Kate Johnson gets him into third without a throw. But out at first base, Logan Klopfenstein does not try to go on the pitch. So he's still at first. At third base is Johnson. One away. A full count pitch coming here for Dawson Gillespie. Morrison will deliver. Gillespie gets underneath it. That ball to center field. Tagging is Cade Johnson. He'll catch, heads, and now Klopfenstein is caught between first and second. The run does score, and see Klopfenstein there needs to know that he needs to buy time for that run to come in and score and make sure that Johnson does, because it's not a force out. Johnson had to score before the out made at second base, and he does, so the Docs will get the lead. 2-1 is the score. Docs in front as the third inning comes to a close on a sacrifice fly and a put out on the bases. We go to the top of the fourth. Docs back in front, 2-1 on 541radio.com and on the score. 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
Get one free at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube. Buy one signature service oil change at regular price and receive a coupon for a second one free. That's a $43.99 value. The Signature Service Oil Change features up to 5 quarts conventional Pennzoil, a new spin-on filter, and a visual inspection of belts, brakes, tires, and wipers, plus fluid top-off and a 90-day top-off guarantee. Buy one Signature Service Oil Change with Pennzoil, get one free now at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube, next to Champion Car Wash.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate! Above the third base dugout grandstand, so if you start seeing...
We go to the top of the fourth inning, and we've had a call to the pen brought to you by Shelby and Migulena Construction. Your local leaders for any project, big or small, now with 44 years of quality, affordable work. Call Shelby and Migulena, or you can visit their website, webuildhouses.com. Blake Withers is done for the night. It'll be Mason Del Colo, who will take over on the mound. Withers goes 3 innings. He gave up 3 hits, 1 run.
Now batting, number 30,
he
Ryan
walked
Morrison.
3 and did not record a strikeout. So Blake Withers exits the game. He is, I guess, in position to get the win after 3 innings worked, as the lead is 2-1 in favor of the Docs. Del Colo starts things off. 2 pitches low and inside to Ryan Morrison, the pitcher for Northwest Diamond Sports. He's got the 2-0 count. Missing low, Del Colo finds himself down 3-0 to start things off in his appearance here.
Now pitching number 15, Mason DeColo.
3-0 here for Del Colo. Does get it across for a strike. Didn't want to try and, at least on 4 straight pitches, didn't want to walk the leadoff guy in your first at-bat, but now trying to stay in it. Del Colo, the 3-1 pitch, misses high and inside for ball 4. So he will walk the leadoff man. And for a 4th straight inning, the Northwest Diamond Sports Club will get the leadoff man on base. The pitcher will get a courtesy runner, and that is Carson Bush, who runs out there for him. One on, nobody out. Mason Del Colo, he had pitched just 1 inning so far this season. So his second appearance. A ball out towards right center on the run. Nobody going to get there in time. It'll curl over to Dominic Titone, who rifles it back in. It's a double for Tyler Pfeiffer. And Carson Bush will go first to third. Pfeiffer gets to second. Found the alley in right center. And with nobody out, there's runners at second and third now for Northwest Diamond Sports. Del Colo in that 1 inning, he gave up 2 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned, 1 walk, 2 hit batters. He had an ERA of 21. So he's trying to get things turned around, but not great here. Ball gets away. Hubbard flips it to the plate, and not in time. Scoring will be Carson Bush. Oh, they call the batter out for... And they'll put the runner back to third. It's going to be batter's interference. And so the runners will all return. It'll stay a 2-1 lead, and the hitter is out. So batter's interference, which we learned earlier this season for those stat-keeping nerds like myself. Bowen Stinson, who was at the plate and called for the batter's interference, will be a putout for Knox Hubbard.
Now batting number 5, Spencer Bernard.
So 1 away. Spencer Barnard will bat. He takes low for ball 1. It's an interesting call. A couple of interesting calls have been made so far in this one. A batter's interference there, taking a run away as Sebastian Watson goes to the mound to talk to Del Colo. Making sure they're on the same page on the calls from the middle infielders for any possible pickoff moves to second. Spencer Barnard's 1-0 pitch is low, knocked down by Hubbard. He's been able to pick up most of these balls that have been down low, but Del Colo making him work here with a lot of pitches in the dirt. Spencer Barnard ahead, 2 balls, no strikes. So you've had the batter interference call, and then you had an appeal on a runner leaving early at third base for the Docs that took a run off the board. Strike at the bottom of the zone. 2 balls and 1 strike now for Barnard, who has not had an official at-bat tonight. He has walked and been hit by a pitch. Gets a ground ball right side. A run will score. Titone comes up with it. The throw to the plate. The play there. Got him on the foot as he slid in. And Greg Kotz, the coach, walks down towards home but doesn't really give any sort of argument at the plate. We're tied at 2, but an out at home. We'll keep it a tie ball game. So Spencer Barnard drives in 1. That was Carson Bush running for Ryan Morrison. Out at the plate was Tyler Pfeiffer for the second out. And Colin Grimmer will bat with 2 away and a man at second. Takes the first pitch for ball 1. Barnard just hit a ground ball through the right side, but Dominic Titone comes up firing. And a strike to home to cut down Pfeiffer. Swing and a miss for strike 1. To a knee goes Grimmer. We've seen plenty of hitters lose their footing on this artificial turf at home, wearing molded cleats, no metal spikes on this artificial turf. The 1-1 swung on and missed. Big cut there for Grimmer, who is 0 for 0 in this game as well. Sack, bunt, and a walk. He's got a 1-2 count with 2 down and a man at second base. Pitch bounces in, out at second. Big secondary lead for Barnard, but nobody covering the bag behind him. So he scrambles back to second base without a throw. Two-two count Del Colo delivers high. Count will go full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Docs Baseball today brought to you by Fisher's Hearth and Home, serving Douglas County for over 30 years with the largest selection of wood, gas, pellet, and electric stoves and fireplaces in the area. 3-2 pitch. It's low for ball 4. Del Colo will put another man on with a walk. That is his second of the inning. Here in the top of the 4th, it's a tie ball game, 2-2. Runners at first and second now. There is action in the bullpen again for the Docs. Runners going. And the runner from second's the only one that goes, so into third base goes Spencer Barnard with a stolen base. Still at first base is Grimmer. 1-0 count at the plate for Brendan Couture. With 2 down, he is 0 for 2 in this game. Takes a breaking ball low and inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Throwing for the Docs is Jordan White, right-hander from Roseburg High School. The 2-0 is fouled away.
Heads up.
Lights are actually coming on underneath the roofing behind home plate. Just the seats back straight behind home are covered here at Champion Car Wash Field, but have not seen the lights come on underneath the roof this season yet. So ball fouled away again. That'll get out of play towards the metal bleachers over to our right. Behind the first base dugout occupied by Northwest Diamond Sports. So it's officially night baseball coming up tonight here at Champion Car Wash Field. We're in the top of the 4th inning as we head towards the 9 o'clock hour. A 2-2 count for Del Colo with 2 away and runners at first and third, and he misses high and away for ball 3. Taking on Brendan Couture here from Forest Grove High School. Will be a senior next year. One of 13 players on this roster just wrapped up their junior years. Ball 4 outside, back-to-back walks with 2 outs here for Del Colo. And the bases are loaded. The 5-hitter coming to the plate. Lefty versus lefty matchup coming up. Silas Jolliker will bat. He is 0 for 2. Jordan White still out there softly throwing in the bullpen as the first pitch, strike 1, taken by Jolliker. The 0-1 for Del Colo. Bounces just outside. Back to third base. Scrambles Barnard. It seems to be every member on this team for Northwest Diamond Sports. They love to get that big extra secondary lead as the ball fouled back to the backstop for strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes here for Silas Jolliker. Every runner usually well off the bag when the pitchers come to the plate with those aggressive secondary leads. A 1-2 pitch to Jolliker, high and away, bounces off the glove, breaking for the plate, the throw there, not going to be in time, and Northwest Diamond Sports will take a lead. Knox Hubbard chased it down, his throw to the plate just not in time. Well, not on target. If he had gotten it closer to the plate, maybe a tag attempt would have been possible. But Del Colo could not do so. As a pitch high, the count will go full against Silas Jolliker. 3-2 Northwest Diamond Sports in front. Bases with runners at second and third. Full count pitch here. And a balk called. So they're going to award Jolliker first base with the ball. So it'll be bases loaded again. Tyler Christensen will bat. Takes the first pitch for a strike. Christensen is 1 for 1 in the game, a single in the second, walked in the third. eighth hitter to the plate for Northwest Diamond Sports. Inside, and I'm not sure how Knox Hubbard got the glove on that one, but he snags it before it gets by, and that saves a run most likely. 1-1 count here for Christensen. Ball gets away, getting to it, and not there in time to cover. Del Colo doesn't get the ball from Hubbard, and another run will come in, this time on a wild pitch. And it just feels as if a little frustrated up there at the plate, or at the mound, is Del Colo, and he overthrew that last one. A ball popped up, back behind home, up against the screen. Unable to make the catch there. Knox Hubbard, that ball ended up in the netting before it came down. So it'll be a 2-2 count here for Tyler Christensen. The score now 4-2 in favor of Northwest Diamond Sports. Runners at second and third. Del Colo, a 2-2 pitch. Ground ball chopper, third base side foul. Christensen will get another look at a 2-2 pitch coming up. Del Colo trying to get out of the fourth here. He has given up the lead. The lefty from Glide High School winds and fires. The 2-2. And it beamed Tyler Christensen. So there have been 4 walks and a hit batter now for Mason Del Colo. And he's having another inning kind of like the last one he had when he was out there. And it may come to an end. Out to the mound goes Jeremiah Robbins, and they will make a call to the pen. Mason Del Colo faces 8 hitters, gives up 2 runs, and does not complete the inning. And so that will do it for the lefty. Jordan White is taking over on the mound. He sprints out to take things over. Bases are loaded again. Del Colo heads to the dugout. We've got a call to the pen brought to you by Shelby and Migulena Construction. Come back after a 60-second break on 541radio.com and on The Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
We are Douglas County Farmers Co-op, but we're not just for farmers. We serve all residents of Douglas County because we are Douglas County. Stop by today for everything from a tank of gas to a bite to eat anytime you're hungry. Pick up something for yourself, your home, and those you care for. Celebrating 100 years of service, Douglas County Farmers Co-op. Good people, good products, and good advice.
This is Josh Nelson from Off the Wall on The Score. When I'm not in the Score Sports Closet, I own and operate BTV Moving here in Roseburg. We are a labor-only company offering services such as packing, unpacking, loading, unloading, piano moving, cleaning services, and 24-hour emergency services. We pride ourselves on being an affordable, veteran-owned company. Contact us at 541-315-0122 for all your moving needs. That's BTV Moving, 541-315-0122.
Jordan White from Roseburg High School will take over on the mound after the call to the pen, brought to you by Shelby and Migulena Construction. Jordan, class of 2023, making his first appearance this summer, and actually just got called up from the Pepsi Bottle Caps. So he has been with the team limited. Brought up to help fill in some spots with Tyler Thornton on the IL and with Spencer Six on there as well. Ever Lamb also, I think, dealing with some injury issues. So the Doc's a little short-staffed. Jordan White getting the call up, and he'll get a chance to pitch here. For Mason Del Colo, 2/3 of an inning pitch, gave up 2 hits, 4 walks, no strikeouts, 1 hit batter. He's credited with 3 runs right now, but the runners on base are all his. And so if they come in to score, they go to his tally. It's the first pitch for Jordan White. Ground ball right side, Sebastian Watson. Over to Jay Stoffel, 1 pitch for the final out. Diego Salinas is now 0 for 3 as he grounds out to finish things off here in the fourth inning. Bases left loaded. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Docs some work to do as they trail 4-2. We'll come back after this quick 60-second break right here on 541radio.com and on the Score. 92.3 FM at 1490 AM.
Hey there, sports fans. Thanks for watching this local sporting event online at 541radio.com. Did you know there's more than one way to watch games online? You can watch games on your laptop or desktop computer, your tablet, or even your smartphone just by going to 541radio.com. But we also use YouTube to stream all of our video broadcasts, which means you could be watching this game on your big screen TV with a number of different streaming devices. You can stream our live YouTube broadcast through your PlayStation or Xbox gaming device, or through streaming devices like Google Chromecast, Apple TV, or Roku. There's plenty of ways to follow this live local sporting event. Plus, you can find past events archived on 1490 The Score's YouTube channel. Find us on YouTube and subscribe today to keep up with the latest in local sports coverage.
Got the winner right here. If you go right down to the first base dugout side, you have it right down there. There's a nice pretty.
Welcome you back here for the
waving her hand.
Bottom of the fourth inning. As we bring you back, it is a 4-2 lead for Northwest Diamond Sports.
Every day we have this giveaway.
Joey Kieran here with you from Champion Car Wash Field. And it sounds like we've got a new man on the mound for Northwest Diamond Sports as they take the lead. Nope, that is still Morrison out there. Ryan Morrison on the mound, going into his fourth inning of work. Docs have gone through the lineup 1 1/3 time so far. 4, 5, 6 hitters coming up here to start the fourth inning. As the Docs with some work to do, trying to overcome a 2-run deficit.
First batter for the Docs to lead off.
Docs will have
number 18,
Jet Black leading things off.
Black.
Docs baseball brought to you by Cascade Community Credit Union, belong to Douglas County. Jet 0 for 1 in the game so far. He flew out to left field his first time up. Swings and misses on the breaking ball from Morrison for strike 1. That was a ball hit to left field that I thought was going to be a sac fly for Jet. But apparently leaving early was Dawson Gillespie, and he was called out on appeal at third. There's a ball low and outside, a 1-1 count for Ryan Morrison, who's now working with a lead for the first time tonight. 3 runs in the top of the fourth inning for Northwest Diamond Sports. The ground ball gets through on the left side. The Docs faithful here tonight to watch the late one on a Thursday will applaud Jet Black as he rips a base hit to left field to start things off. That is just the second hit against Ryan Morrison for the Docs. Dawson Gillespie with a hit and Jet Black with a hit now. Jay Stoffel will stand in. He struck out in the second. 1 on with nobody out. Docs trailing by 2. A pickoff throw to first, and Jet Black back in safely. Lights starting to take effect here at the ballpark tonight. On very much a summer evening as another pickoff throw to first. Stoffel. Masterful yesterday on the mound for the Docs, winning in 6 innings. Takes high for ball 1 on the first pitch of the at-bat from Ryan Morrison. Yesterday, Stoffel pitched all 6 innings. He gave up just 2 hits, no runs, against the Grants Pass Nuggets. Chops one foul down the third base side for strike 1. Stoffel now 1-0 on the year. That was his first win of the season yesterday in his second start of the summer. He has pitched a team-high 13 innings. 1-1 count for him, though, here at the plate. He'll take outside. 2 balls and a strike. We'll get a chance for a station identification here in just a moment. The 2-1 offering from Ryan Morrison. Jet Black running, the pitch high and away. Misses, the throw down to second, not in time. A stolen base and a 2-2 count. Make it a 3-1 count at the plate for Jay Stoffel. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Docs Baseball on The Score. Jay Stoffel, the 3-1 pitch, line to left field as we welcome you back to action. Jet Black going to hold that third, and now they send him around. It was bobbled in left field. The throw to the plate, not in time. Didn't get the tag down at the right spot. Nobody covering third. Jay Stoffel will head to third base. He gets on, and he'll hold there. Jay Stoffel looks and turns to the dugout and says, let's go. A base hit to left field for Stoffel. Jet Black scores on the error in left field by Stinson. A fielding error out there. He bobbled that ball, allowing Jet Black to come in to score. So Docs get one, and then Stoffel took second on the throw and then took third with nobody there as well. So he opportunistic for Jay Stoffel around the bases. And the Docs back within one, 4-3, and some life in the dugout as Dominic Titone will sky one into foul territory. Left field side, the third baseman can't make the play. Brendan Couture ends up almost face planting into the turf as he tried to follow that one all the way down. That ball, tough angle on it for him. And that'll just fall for strike one against Titone. Nobody out so far here in the bottom of the fourth. Jet Black was holding at third, and then the bobble in left field got Jeremiah Robbins to really put on the signal. Hey, go, 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 go. I'm sure it was close to the conversation down there. As soon as he saw that the left fielder, Stinson, could not field it cleanly. The 1-1 pitch, grounded towards second base, will tie this one up. An RBI ground out for Dominic Titone. One down, a runner in. We're tied at 4. Back and forth we go in this one. A seesaw battle between the Docs and Northwest Diamond Sports. Both teams trying to avoid the first loss here in this Father's Day tournament at Champion Car Wash Field. Final game of day 2. 6 games tomorrow, 6 games Saturday, and then it's Championship Sunday. As a pitch low and outside, ball 1 to Evan Corbin. Corbin stands in with nobody on base and 1 away. He'll pull one foul. And just leaning out of the way down in the third base coach's box. Coach Robbins, baseball prowess out there, knew exactly where that ball was going and lets it go whizzing right by him. Another ball pulled foul. That one well clear of Coach Robbins down that third base side. It's got a dugout full of players in uniform. Might as well let them just do the work and go get those baseballs. The 1-2 pitch now for Corbin. Strike 3 called. Goes down looking. Third strikeout for Ryan Morrison here tonight. 2 down, and Knox Hubbard will bat. Hubbard is 0 for 1, struck out in the second inning. He bats with 2 down and nobody on base in a tie ball game, 4-4. First pitch, outside with the fastball for Morrison. The 1-0 pitch swung on and missed. Well, today they had the giveaway Spotlight Winston. They're giving away passes to Wildlife Safari here at the tournament, plus Some other items. A 1-1 pitch. Hubbard hits it towards second. In front of it. Grimmer, throw to first. Oh, not it is there just in time. Boy, Knox Hubbard almost beat that one out. Some murmurs from the crowd on maybe some disagreements on the call at first. But the throw from the second baseman, Grimmer, just in time to get Knox Hubbard. And that'll wrap things up here in the bottom of the fourth. Top of the fifth coming up. We're tied 4-4. Docs and Northwest Diamond Sports on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM. We head to the top of the fifth inning. It's an all-new ball game once again. It has been back and forth. We are tied at 4-4 as we welcome you back here to Champion Car Wash Field. Streaming online at 541radio.com. Thanks to sponsorship from the Cow Creek Tribe as we bring you Docs baseball this summer. A lot of video coverage for you. Not every game going to be on the video player. There's going to be a few that we may not be able to carry, but for the most part, they will mostly be. And pretty much most games will be on the radio as well. There's a 2-0 count to start things off for Ryan Morrison, the pitcher, batting in the 8th spot. Facing off against Jordan White. His 2-0 pitch is low for a 3-0 count. There's going to be a few games that I'm going to take some vacation here during the summer. And Kenny Sherman or Dan Bain are going to fill in for me. And those games may not be on the video player, just so you know. There's a strike taken, 3-1 count. Every game here from this tournament, though, this week will be streamed by yours truly, for the Docs, that is. It's a 3-1 pitch in there for strike two. Morrison wanted ball four, doesn't get it. Jordan White trying to get the first out here with a 3-2 pitch, and he will miss low for ball four. Docs pitchers have now issued 7 walks in the ball game, 2 of them to Ryan Morrison as he picks up a walk, and once again, 5 innings straight, the leadoff man has gotten on base. The pitcher on, and I have not noticed if a courtesy runner came in. Does not look like it. No courtesy runner for Morrison this time around. Nobody out. Tyler Pfeiffer will bat. He squares the bunt. Pickoff throw to first. Caught in a rundown. Morrison, throw to second base. And tracking him down will be Dawson Gillespie. So Morrison caught off the base at first. That'll be 2 to 3 to 6 on the pickoff. 1 down. At the dish, it's a 1-0 count for Tyler Pfeiffer. He takes outside. Pfeiffer with a double in the 4th inning. Was thrown out at the plate, though, trying to score in that 4th. 2-0 pitch. Hits the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. We are excited that the Docs will be hosting the American Legion State Tournament here at Champion Car Wash Field, the AAA State Tournament. It's a 2-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss for Pfeiffer. And once again, like the last time the Docs hosted it, we will have every game from the tournament on our video stream. Not just Docs baseball. As a 2-2 pitch just misses outside. So every game from the tournament will be carried on 541radio.com and on the 1490 The Score YouTube channel. 3-2 pitch again. It's high for ball 4. And so once again, a full count walk issued by Jordan White. make it now 9 walks in the game for Northwest Diamond Sports. Last time, though, the defense helped out, picking off Ryan Morrison. Pfeiffer on at first for a second time in the game with 1 down now. Docs will look for a possible double play ball as Bowen Stinson will stand in. First pitch for White, runner going, strike at the plate, throw down to second, high, and not going to be there in time to get Pfeiffer, who slides in. Knox Hubbard got it there quick, just a bit high. And got a good jump at first base, did Pfeiffer, so with the throw not right on target, he got in safely. The 0-1 pitch in the air out towards right field. Running is Tatone. That one's going to be over his head. It'll one-hop to the wall, and this is going to drive in the go-ahead run as Stinson is around second already. He's headed for third. Wow, got around the bases quick there for Bowen Stinson. His second hit of the game. It's an RBI triple out to right field. So he hit that one real well out to right field. Easily scoring Tyler Pfeiffer from second. And it is a 5-4 lead for Northwest Diamond Sports. First pitch, strike one against Spencer Barnard, who is 1 for 1 in the game, an RBI single in the fourth. 1 out, man at third, a chance to drive in another run for Barnard. Swings through, strike 2. Jordan White coming in the fourth inning, faced 1 batter, threw 1 pitch, got a ground out to second base to get out of that inning. His 0-2 pitch here. Softly lined to left field, another run coming in for Northwest Diamond Sports. Another RBI single for Spencer Barnard. Well, just keep back and forth. Neither team hangs on to a lead for very long. Both teams have had a lead in this ball game. So run in, it's now 6-4. 2 runs in here in the top of the 5th. Colin Grimmer will bat. He is not had an at-bat in 3 plate appearances. He grounds one to short. A throw by Gillespie. Tried to scoop. Stoffel can't handle it at first. The throwing error will put runners at second and third. Didn't have an option to go to second on that one for Gillespie. Having to charge in and make that play. His throw on the run gets by. And so Grimmer will end up at second base. For the Docs, that's their second error of the ball game. Runners at second and third. And Northwest Diamond Sports looking to possibly take their largest lead of the game with Brendan Couture at the plate, who swings at the first pitch for strike 1. Couture is 0 for 2 in the game with a walk in the 4th inning. The 0-1 pitch is back to the backstop for strike 2. If you've been thinking about coming down for any of the tournament games the rest of the week, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, they've got giveaways going on Friday and Saturday. Tomorrow it is family bowling night. Every adult gets a ticket. And 10-down bowling, I think there'll be a raffle for that. It's a ball hit to center field. Jet Black will take it off a 1 hop. He'll throw it in to Jay Stoffel on the mound, cutting it off there, and it's an RBI single again. Runners on the corners with 1 away. Couture picks up his first hit. Scoring was Barnard. 3 runs in against Jordan White here in the 5th. Runners on the corners. Silas Joliker will bat. The lefty is 0 for 2. Fouls off the first pitch. Jordan White's done a nice job of getting a lead, getting ahead of batters, but he has not been able to wrap things up. In fact, no Docs pitchers have recorded a strikeout so far. All Docs strikeouts by pitchers are sponsored by Mountain Mike's Pizza, making sure that your next pizza night is not a swing and a miss. Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it ought to be. Joliker looking for his first hit of the night. Takes high. A 1-1 count. Spencer from Westview High School, class of 2022. Fouls off the pitch for strike 2. Five members of this Northwest Diamond Sports roster in the class of 2021, 13 in 2022, and 3 of them from the class of 2023. On the mound, Jordan White, class of 2023, misses low and outside. 2-2 count for Joliker. Will be a junior next year at Roseburg High School for the baseball program there, led by head coach Troy Thompson. 2-2 count. Got him jammed, fouls it up, and that hits off the top of the fence and out of play. Cade Johnson giving chase, but not enough time to get there. So tomorrow's giveaway, if you plan on coming to the ballpark, apparently they will be doing a drawing for 10-down bowling. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe the giveaways are going on during the Docs games only. So just so you know, runner going on the 2-2 pitch, missing inside. The count will go full for Silas Joliker. And Brendan Couture will go into second base with a steal. Runners at second and third now. Just one out still. Defense will move in towards the infield grass. Full count pitch. Hit towards first. They'll look the runner back to third. Covering at first base is Jordan White. And the Docs will get an out at first base and keep a runner off the board. Two down, and Tyler Christensen will bat.
Number 26, Diego Salinas.
Strike called on the first pitch. That is, I think we've got a pinch hitter here for Tyler Christensen. It's Carson Bush.
The batter is Carson Bush.
Carson Bush will come in to hit for Tyler Christensen. So that would explain why he didn't courtesy run last time there was a chance. He'll hit a ball down the right field line, just lands in fair territory. He's going to clear the bases. Heading for second, now rounding for third, nearly losing his helmet. The throw, not in time. A second triple of the fifth inning for Northwest Diamond Sports. He drives in two. Carson Bush in a pinch hit appearance will really extend the lead here for Northwest Diamond Sports. Scoring was Grimmer and Brendan Couture.
Now batting number 26, Diego Salinas.
5 runs in here in the fifth. It's now 9-4. Northwest Diamond Sports on top. Ninth hitter to the plate, Diego Salinas will swing through for strike one. Salinas is 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. On the mound, Jordan White. 0-1 pitch, just outside, 1-1 count. First outing for him. He is now facing his 10th batter of the outing. He has pitched 1 full inning, looking to get to 1 1/3 with a final out here. The 1-1 delivery. Swung on and missed, and Salinas finds himself down 1-2. 2 away with a man at third. A 1-2 pitch. White trying to get out of it. Got him. Swing and a miss for a strikeout. That is the first strikeout by a Docs pitcher tonight. And all Docs pitcher strikeouts are presented by Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it ought to be. Top of the fifth, tough one there for the Docs. They give up 5 runs and trail 9-4 as we go to the bottom of the fifth inning on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
Josh Nelson from Off the Wall on the Score. When I'm not in the Score Sports Closet, I own and operate BTV Moving here in Roseburg. We are a labor-only company offering services such as packing, unpacking, loading, unloading, piano moving, cleaning services, and 24-hour emergency services. We pride ourselves on being an affordable, veteran-owned company. Contact us at 541-315-0122 for all your moving needs. That's BTV Moving, 541-315-0122.
Welcome you back for the bottom of the fifth inning. Docs trailing now 9-4. And a new man going to take over on the mound for Northwest Diamond Sports. Now out with a lead. So that means Ryan Morrison will have an opportunity to get a win here tonight, as he exits as the pitcher of record with the score in his team's favor. New man on the mound for Northwest Diamond Sports is Spencer Barnard. The shortstop will move to the rubber. So Barnard will have a 9-4 score to try and protect. So it looks like going to shortstop is the second baseman, Grimmer. That means we'll have a new second baseman.
Together here is number 2, Sebastian Watson.
New second baseman. I believe we should have a new right fielder as well, as Christensen came out of the game. Sebastian Watson will lead things off for the Docs here in the bottom of the fifth. They're trying to get back into this one. We also could be getting close to the end of the time limit possibly here soon. So 2-0 count as Barnard misses low on the first two offerings to Sebastian Watson, who's 0 for 1 in the game. Docs just finishing up their second time through the lineup in this one here in the bottom of the fifth. No numbers on the front of the jerseys for Northwest Diamond Sports, so waiting for guys to turn around to try and get an idea who they are. The 2-0 pitch, high for ball 3 to Watson. Spencer Barnard from Mountainside High School, class of 2022. He fires in for ball 4, and it's a leadoff walk issued to Sebastian Watson.
Next batter, number 1 leadoff hitter, Cade Johnson.
Cade Johnson will come up to bat here, trying to get something going for the Docs with a man on and nobody out. Out of the stretch for Barnard. Gets a strike on the outer half near the top of the strike zone. A 1-0 pitch coming up. Excuse me, make it an 0-1 pitch. And now it'll go to 1-1. Cade Johnson has been hit by a pitch twice in this ballgame so far, so not an official at-bat for him. He'll take outside for a 2-1 count. High, and Barnard falling behind, 3 balls, 1 strike. Out at first base, Sebastian Watson after drawing a 4-pitch walk. Johnson will foul off the 3-1 pitch. And he's got a full count. Docs Baseball tonight brought to you by Dr. Lance and Randall. Accepting new patients now. Give them a call at 541-378-6694. Also by B&D Meats, located down in Winston. 3-2 pitch is high for ball 4. Back-to-back walks to lead things off here in the 5th. And that's going to be beneficial to the Docs. I'm sure in the dugout for Northwest Diamond Sports, Coach Greg Kotz is not happy to see that. He got a 5-run lead and don't want to start putting guys on base with free passes. First and second, it'll be Logan Klopfenstein to bat, coming off of a 3-for-3 day yesterday against Grants Pass. Klopfenstein is 0-for-1 in this game. He's walked and reached on a fielder's choice. On the mound, Barnard will deliver high and away for ball 1. Ryan Morrison, who exits the game with a win, as long as the score doesn't change. Ball popped up on the infield by Klopfenstein. And it is caught by the pitcher, Barnard, although I believe an infield fly rule was in effect. 1 down. With runners at first and second, Dawson Gillespie will bat. Had a sacrifice fly in the 3rd inning to drive in a run for the Docs. Morrison goes 4 innings, gave up 3 hits, 4 runs. He walked 1 batter, hit 2, and struck out 3, and has a chance to pick up the win. First pitch strike for Gillespie, who is 1-for-1 today with a single in the 1st and a sac fly in the 3rd. Gillespie waiting on the 0-1 pitch here from Barnard. Takes that pitch just a bit up. 1-1 count. Out at second base is Sebastian Watson. At first base, Cade Johnson. Ball belted out to left field. Going back is Stinson on the run. That's over his head, and it's over the wall as it one hops and out of the field. That'll be a ground rule double for Dawson Gillespie. Didn't quite get enough to send it out of the park altogether. Takes a hop off the springy artificial turf for a ground rule double. First extra base hit of the night for the Docs. Drives in 1. Coming in is Watson to score. Johnson goes first to third on the ground rule double. Unfortunate a bit there. If that ball just hits off the top of the wall and stays in the park, it's probably 2 runs for the Docs. But they do get 1 with 1 out here in the 5th. And runners at second and third in scoring position. Visit out to the mound here for Greg Kotz. Dawson Gillespie out there talking with the shortstop, Grimmer, and the new second baseman, who I'm still working to identify. Also, I believe, again, a new right fielder is in the game for Northwest Diamond Sports as well. That might be, I believe that could be Carson Bush there at second base now. Jet Black will take low on the first pitch to him. Jet batting with 1 out and 2 runners in scoring position. Jet 1 for 2 in the game. Takes low for ball 2. The 2-0 pitch, swung on and missed, strike 1. Jet nearly drove a run in the first, but an appeal at third. The runner left early, so that didn't count there for him. Fouls one back to the net for strike 2, a 2-2 count. Scored a run in the 4th inning, got on with a single, and eventually came around to score on an error in left field. Just outside. The count will go to full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The full count pitch swung on and missed, and Jet will go down with the strikeout. First for Spencer Barnard. There's 2 down now for the Docs with runners at second and third. Jay Stoffel batting to try and keep things going. Stoffel 1 for 2 with a single in the fourth. First pitch misses for ball 1. Puts the ball in the air out towards right center. That ball well struck by Stoffel. That one's going to get all the way to the wall. Deep center field. Stoffel rounding second, heading for third. 2 runs in, and in at third base with a stand-up triple for Jay Stoffel. Big night for him, and boy, did he get all of that one. He sent that one to the deepest part of the ballpark, and it one-hops the fence. If it wasn't the tall portion of the wall out there, that one probably goes over as a ground rule double. Thankfully, it does not. Docs get 2 more runs, and they are down 9-7 now. As Stoffel picks up a triple with 2 RBIs behind it. Johnson scored, and Gillespie scored as well. Dominic Titone will have a 2-0 count with 2 down and Stoffel on at third. Docs down by 2. .3-0 pitch to Titone. He takes for ball 4. Runners on the corners. Third walk issued by Barnard.
Next batter, number 12, Evan Corbin.
And that'll bring up Evan Corbin to bat, 0 for 2. First pitch to Corbin is outside for ball 1. So Barnard struggling to find that strike zone consistently. He has given up 2 hits here in the 5th inning, a double and a triple, driving in a total of 3 runs. Misses outside, 2-0 count. Might be a little gun shy here after giving up the ground rule double to Dawson Gillespie, and the triple to the deepest part of the park to Jay Stoffel. Three balls, no strikes. Evan Corbin well ahead in the at-bat. Knox Hubbard waits on deck. He'd be the 9th hitter to the plate. And he draws ball 4, does Corbin, and the bases are loaded with 2 down. That means the game-tying run at second base now for Knox Hubbard. Go-ahead run at first. Now we are approaching the 2-hour time limit here. Guess is that we started probably around 7:45. The rule, as far as I know, is supposed to be that no new innings starting after the 2-hour time limit, so I'm not sure how this will work. It's a first pitch strike to Knox Hubbard. So I don't know if this would be it, if no matter what, or maybe if we are tied. I don't know if they go to keep going. We're only in the bottom of the 5th here, so technically still 2 innings left to go in this contest. It's also the last game of the day, so trying to stay on target with time. Obviously not an issue, but you want to play by the same rules for every game. Swing and a miss, a big cut for Hubbard. He's got himself a 2-2 count. Barnard trying to get through this 5th inning. The 2-2 outside. That didn't miss by much. And Hubbard will have a full count here as he steps back in. A walk brings in a run and draws the Docs a little bit closer. Runners moving. That ball popped up on the infield, playable. The second baseman makes the catch. That ball almost looked like it popped out of his glove, but in the glove for the final out. And the Docs will leave the game-tying run at second base. And we go to the sixth. They're going to get an inning started, so we'll at least make it through the sixth inning. Top of the sixth coming up, 9-7 the score. Docs trailing by 2 against Northwest Diamond Sports on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
We are Douglas County Farmers Co-op, but we're not just for farmers. We serve all residents of Douglas County because we are Douglas County. Stop by today for everything from a tank of gas to a bite to eat anytime you're hungry. Pick up something for yourself, your home, and those you care for. Celebrating 100 years of service, Douglas County Farmers Co-op. Good people, good products, and good advice.
I am a nurse,
a firefighter,
a college student,
a mother,
and I am an American soldier.
I will always be ready
for every storm
and disaster that threatens my community.
I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
This will be the last inning.
Back for the top of the sixth inning. I've been told due to the time limit this will be the last inning of competition between the Docs and Northwest Diamond Sports. So hang on, here we go. It's been a back-and-forth affair tonight. And on the mound, Jordan White still throwing for the Docs. Jordan White misses inside on the first pitch. And it'll go to a 2-0 count now for the leadoff batter, Ryan Morrison. Strike taken. Morrison stayed in the game, so not sure defensively where he went. We were still trying to figure that out. I think he probably went to the outfield is going to be my guess, maybe right field. He's got a 3-1 count. He'll take for strike 2. Morrison is 1 for 1 with 2 walks. The 3-2 pitch fouls it away, stays alive. Had a single back in the second inning. Doc's trying to go to 2-0 in the tournament. Northwest Diamond Sports trying to go to 1-0. The 3-2 pitch swung on and missed. Morrison goes down with the strikeout, second of the night for Jordan White. A big one there to get things started here in the sixth inning.
Next batter, number 19, Tyler Pfeiffer.
The first pitch swung on and missed for Pfeiffer. White has been doing a decent job of throwing strikes. Just in the last half inning in the fifth, he was giving up a decent number of hits, gave up 4 in the fifth inning. So led to 5 runs for Northwest Diamond Sports. Pitch hit in the air for Pfeiffer. Calling for it is Klopfenstein, who will actually end up knocking over Gillespie. The left fielder calling for it, charging in, and the shortstop Gillespie going out for it. They make the catch for the second out with this minimal collision. Probably not the first time those two guys have run into each other, although the field that they normally do it on probably has yard markers and not foul lines. First pitch to the leadoff man, Bowen Stinson, is fouled away. Stinson had an RBI triple in the fifth. 0-1 count for him here. Klopfenstein and Gillespie, both football players for Roseburg High School. So I'm sure in practices they've done some tackling drills together. As Stinson goes chasing a pitch in the dirt. Got fooled on that one. He's got the 0-2 count here. Jordan White trying to keep the Docs within striking distance, going to the bottom of the 6th, which will be their final at-bats. The 0-2 pitch with nobody on and 2 away. It's bounced in front of home. Today's game brought to you by Flyaway Travel. Book your travel plans with their travel experts, now located at 1445 West Harvard Avenue in Roseburg. White's 1-2 pitch coming up out of his windup. Off speed, fouled away towards the bullpen for Northwest Diamond Sports down the first base right field side. There is an arm throwing out there, a lefty. Getting loose. The 1-2. Foul tip, just staying alive. Stinson will get another look at the 1-2 pitch. Docs in the bottom of the 6th trying to overcome a 2-run deficit. We'll have Watson, Johnson, and Klopfenstein due up. Jordan White's 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed in the dirt. Hubbard up with it. Got to get it down to first, and will. 2 strikeouts in the 6th inning for Jordan White. And he gets a 1-2-3 frame. First time this evening that the Docs have retired Northwest Diamond Sports in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Docs need 2 to tie and 3 to win in a walk-off here on 541radio.com and on The Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
At Current Orthodontics, we stand out because of the smiles and the excitement that we create. A beautiful smile can really make a huge impact in someone's life. Our main goal is we also want you to be able to walk down the street and have your neighbors say, hey, where did you get that great smile? And for you to be able to say, at Current Orthodontics.
Buy one, get one free at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube. Buy one signature service oil change at regular price and receive a coupon for a second one free. That's a $43.99 value. The signature service oil change features up to 5 quarts conventional Pennzoil, a new spin-on filter, and a visual inspection of belts, brakes, tires, and wipers, plus fluid top-off and a 90-day top-off guarantee. Buy one signature service oil change with Pennzoil, get one free now at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube, next to Champion Car.
Bottom of the 6th, it's going to come down to this for the Docs, as they will send Sebastian Watson to the plate to lead things off.
Due up to hit number 2,
Sebastian is 0 for 1 in the game. A pop out to second base in the 3rd, walked and scored a run in the 5th. First pitch he'll take is strike 1 from Spencer Barnard, who is still out there pitching. Gave up 3 runs in the 5th, trying to avoid giving up 3 here in the 6th. That would give the Docs a win. A 1-1 count for Watson to start things off. A 1-1. Watson hits one out to left field. Stinson, though, doesn't have to move much, as he will collect that ball for the first out. 1 down on a fly ball out to left field for Sebastian Watson. Well struck, just goes right to the left fielder. Make him move a little bit, and maybe you got a chance of that one falling in. So 1 out. Top of the order here, Cade Johnson is 0 for 0 in the game, 2 hit by pitches and a walk. He has scored a run twice in this game. He takes in the dirt for a 1-0 count. Takes a strike. There was a lefty warming up in the bullpen, but obviously not coming into the game just yet. Probably on the ready for Northwest Diamond Sports if needed. It's a pitch outside, 2 balls and a strike. The defensive changes that I was trying to get in the last half inning, Morrison actually did go to second and Bush is in right field. Breaking ball, swing and a miss for Johnson. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Northwest Diamond Sports trying to close it out here, get a win and go to 1-0 in the tournament. Just outside for Johnson. He takes full count now. Full count pitch. Johnson gets behind one out to left field. Stinson on the run, but has time to get underneath it. Another ball pretty well struck to left field, but right to the defender. 2 down. So 2 away. Docs will need quite the rally here, needing 3 runs with nobody on base. Klopfenstein will dig in. He is 0 for 2 in the game. Takes the first pitch for a strike. Last time he was up, he popped out to the pitcher. Chops one, third base side, charging in. Couture sets up, throws to first, and it's in and out of the glove by Joliker. Klopfenstein will reach on an error. So a 2-out rally coming. Docs with 1 man on. Dawson Gillespie will bat. He is 2 for 2 in the game. With a single and a double and a sac fly, he's got 2 RBI. First pitch to Dawson Gillespie. He takes for strike 1. Another pickoff throw to first base. Back in goes Klopfenstein. Tonight's game brought to you by Barnes Heating and Cooling, your complete energy company. Visit barnesheatingandcooling.com or call them at 541-459-1545. The pitch outside, 1-1 count for Gillespie. Tomorrow we are going to be talking with Sebastian Watson for our pregame interview prior to the game scheduled to be at 7:15 tomorrow night for the Docs. That'll be our second player interview of the season. And player interviews are provided by BTB Moving. Call them for labor services the next time you need to move at 541-315-0122. As the ball fouled away by Gillespie. A 1-2 pitch coming up here for Dawson Gillespie. Takes high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two count. Breaking ball well out in front of it. Swing and a miss. Dawson Gillespie will go down with the strikeout. And that will do it here in tonight's ball game. Shortened to 6 innings because of the time limit. The Docs fall 9-7, snaps a 3-game winning streak for the Docs. And Northwest Diamond Sports will go to 1-0 in the tournament. Docs go to 1-1. We'll come back with a post-game show. Let's take the break, and we'll come back, look at the numbers, and start to recap this one for you. It's your Roseburg Disposal post-game show. Let them make the run to the dump for you. Call 673-7122. Back after this on The Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
We are Douglas County Farmers Co-op, but we're not just for farmers. We serve all residents of Douglas County because we are Douglas County. Stop by today for everything from a tank of gas to a bite to eat anytime you're hungry. Pick up something for yourself, your home, and those you care for. Celebrating 100 years of service, Douglas County Farmers Co-op. Good people, good products, and good advice.
Buy one, get one free at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube. Buy one signature service oil change at regular price and receive a coupon for a second one free. That's a $43.99 value. The Signature Service Oil Change features up to 5 quarts conventional Pennzoil, a new spin-on filter, and a visual inspection of belts, brakes, tires, and wipers, plus fluid top-off and a 90-day top-off guarantee. Buy one Signature Service Oil Change with Pennzoil, get one free now at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube, next to Champion Car Wash.
At Current Orthodontics, we stand out because of the smiles and the excitement that we create. A beautiful smile can really make a huge impact in someone's life. Our main goal is we also want you to be able to walk down the street and have your neighbors say, "Hey, where did you get that great smile?" And for you to be able to say, "At Current Orthodontics."
Looking for more local sports coverage? CBS Sports Radio 1490 The Score has you covered. Check out our homepage at 541radio.com for sports stories, scores, and podcasts. And follow us on social media. 1490 The Score is on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And take the station with you wherever you go with the 541 Radio app. Download the app in your smartphone's app store and get access to a live stream of the station, sports stories, podcasts, and easy messaging with the station and others.
Take my arms and I might reach you, but my words like silent raindrops fell.
Welcome you back, everybody, here to Champion Car Wash Field as we wrap one up here for you tonight. Day 2 of the Father's Day tournament for the Docs. We'll finish out with the Docs falling in this one by a final score of 9-7. Joey Kieran here with you as we wrap this one up. Docs will go to 3-3 on the season. And Northwest Diamond Sports will go to 3-1 on the year and stay undefeated here in the tournament and keep their hopes alive of trying to play for a championship coming up on Sunday. As we put together the final numbers for you here, taking a look at it. Welcome into your Roseburg Disposal postgame show. Let them make the run of the dump for you. 673-7122. 9 runs, 9 hits, 4 errors for Northwest Diamond Sport. And on the other side for the Doc Stewarts, 7 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors in the ball game for the Dr. Stewarts. Getting the win will be Ryan Morrison as he pitches 4 innings, gave up 3 hits, 4 runs, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts. He did hit 2 batters. Taking the loss is going to be Jordan White. The game was tied when he came into the ball game at 4-all. Gave up 5 runs in the top of the 5th inning, and White will take the loss here tonight for the Doc Stewarts. He'll be 0-1 on the season. But the Docs, 1-1 in tournament play, still with a shot to make it into that title game coming up on Sunday. They got to play your way into the title game. It's not just the best teams go right to the title game. It's 2 versus 1. From the opposite divisions, they match up. So the one from The Severson division will play the 2 from the Withers division. The 1 from the Withers plays the 2 from the Severson division. So you get some crossover there. They play. The winners move on to play for the title at the end of the day on Sunday. Scoring went like this, back and forth. 1 run in the bottom of the first for the Docks, a run in the top of the second for Northwest Diamond Sports, 1 in the bottom of the third for the Docks to get them back in the lead 2-1. Northwest Diamond Sports scored 3 in the top of the 4th inning to make it 4-2 at that time for Diamond Sports. But the Docks would tie it up with 2 in the bottom of the 4th. It was 4-4 after 4 innings, but 5 runs in the top of the 5th for Northwest Diamond Sports. Put them in front, and it was a lead the Docks couldn't overcome. 3 runs in the bottom of the 5th for the Docks, but it wasn't enough. They could not get the runs they needed in the 6th. The game was cut short due to the time limit. 9-7 your final score. We'll come back with a look at more of the offensive numbers from tonight's game after another break, and we'll wrap things up on your Roseburg Disposal postgame show. This is Docks Baseball on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
Hey there, sports fans. Thanks for watching this local sporting event online at 541radio.com. Did you know there's more than one way to watch games online? You can watch games on your laptop or desktop computer, your tablet, or even your smartphone just by going to 541radio.com. But we also use YouTube to stream all of our video broadcasts, which means you could be watching this game on your big screen TV with a number of different streaming devices. You can stream our live YouTube broadcast through your PlayStation or Xbox gaming device, or through streaming devices like Google Chromecast, Apple TV, or Roku. There's plenty of ways to follow this live local sporting event. Plus, you can find past events archived on 1490 The Score's YouTube channel. Find us on YouTube and subscribe today to keep up with the latest in local sports coverage.
Get ready to satisfy your dessert cravings with Mountain Mike's new mini churros. These delicious bite-sized churros are the perfect dessert to pair with your favorite Mountain Mike's pizza, made with only the freshest and finest ingredients, dough made fresh daily with 100% whole milk mozzarella cheese, and toppings to the edge. For limited time only, get 16 mini churros for the whole family for only $4.99. Don't wait. Order yours today for dine-in, carry-out, or delivery.
Copy that. Welcome back for the Roseburg Disposal post-game show. Give them a call at 673-7122. For a full recap of tonight's game, make sure you pick up a copy of tomorrow's News Review print edition And you can check that out on your newsstands or get subscribed to the News Review for more on today's game coming up tomorrow in the paper. You can also find the articles online. You can get a digital subscription, too, if you're looking for that access online to Doc's baseball recaps there. Well, as we wrap it up here, I want to say thanks to the Cow Creek Tribe for sponsoring Doc's video streams online at 541radio.com. Taking a look at the offensive numbers, 9 hits in the ball game for Northwest Diamond Sports. 2 hits at the top of the order for Bowen Stinson. Spencer Barnard with 2 hits and 2 RBI. Hit and an RBI for Brendan Couture. 2 hits in the game. Actually, 1 hit for Tyler Christensen, and then Carson Bush came in and got a pinch hit triple and drove in 2 in the 5th. So he finished 1 for 1 with 2 runs driven in and a triple. That's not too bad of a night. Ryan Morrison had a hit in the game, and Tyler Pfeiffer had a hit in there as well, a double in the 4th. For the Doc Stewarts, 5 hits in the ball game. They come from the middle of the lineup. Dawson Gillespie goes 2 for 3 with 2 runs driven in. Jet Black was 1 for 3, and Jay Stoffel goes 2 for 3 with a single and a 2-run triple in the ball game. So that is it for the Docs. Also with an RBI, Dominic Titone on a groundout in the 4th inning. That is how things played out here tonight. As we wrap it up, Docs will be back to action coming up tomorrow. They'll play in the late one again tomorrow night, and we'll have coverage of that one for you. It's scheduled to start at 7:15. Pre-game we will have starting at 7 o'clock as long as things stay on time. But if you tune in and we're not on the air just yet, stay with us. We will be. Tomorrow the Docs take on Laces Baseball. Things will get started tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock in the morning. Springfield Timbers take on Mountain Time at 8. And Springfield will have the second game at 10:15 against Klamath Falls. This Diamond Sports program will be playing tomorrow at 5 o'clock against the Post 6 Barbers, the game right before the Docs, coming up tomorrow evening. So that'll be your Friday here at the ballpark. Games going on from 8 a.m. all the way to past 10 o'clock here at the ballpark. So tune in for that. We've got all sorts of fun stuff going on. Come on out to the ballpark and join us for your Friday night as well. As we wrap things up, I want to say thanks to all the teams that made this tournament happen by joining us here today, so appreciate that. Big thanks to the head coach of the Roseburg Dr. Stewarts, Jeremiah Robbins, and the entire program for allowing us to bring you another season of Docs Baseball here on The Score. Big thanks to Ben Hill back in the studio for the production work here tonight. And as always, a thanks to you, the fan, for tuning in for tonight's broadcast, because without you, I'm just a guy sitting here talking to myself. I'm Joey Kieran. We'll talk to you tomorrow night for some Docs Baseball. Pregame starting at 7 o'clock as they take on Laces Baseball out of Washington to finish up Day 3 of the Father's Day Tournament. You can tune in and watch online at 541radio.com or right here on The Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.